Not an elegant opening. Hey, everybody. OG Geo here. You can call me Geo. How's everybody doing tonight? I am joined by my intrepid co-caster and good dear friend, Notai. Notai, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm excited for this match. Always a pleasure to watch the Randys in action, and it looks like they're up against a tough team today.
Yeah, this is a great match. So we got ChoGalls Angels. So this, first of all, we're over in Heroes Lounge, Notai. So we've been doing some side work for a little bit, and now we're back in the Heroes Lounge in the playoffs. So this is the Heroes Lounge North American Season 5 Epic Cup Playoffs, Group D, and we have ChoGalls Angels versus Randy Newman. You were telling me a little bit during the break, not that I understood it, but you were trying to explain to me a little bit about how the playoffs work for Heroes Lounge. Can you help me understand that a little bit?
Yeah, so I'm not the most knowledgeable person on it, but it looks like the teams are seeded into 4 groups during the playoffs, 4 groups of 4 teams, and the teams play round robin against each other, and it's got to be the top 2 teams or the top 1 team from each group advances to a bracket, a knockout bracket, which ultimately determines the champion of the Epic Cup.
See, did you all get that? Don't lie to me. I'm going to pretend that I understood what you're talking about. No, it sounds great. Anyway, so this is a replay. So what do we do with replays, Notai?
With replays, we go pretty quickly. We don't have a draft here. We don't cover map picks or bans, so we get right into the action.
We're quick and we're dirty, aren't we? We're quick and we're dirty.
Mostly just dirty, though.
So this is a best of 3. Thank you for that. This is a best of 3. We're going to get into the action here. And on the left side, representing your ChoGalls Angels, Tiny, we have Traxix on Leoric. Why not on Tassadar? Root Beer Guy on Diablo. Misery Sin on Deckard, and Smork Killer on Raynor. Can you please tell me, Notai, who we got on the right side?
On the right side for Team Randy Newman, we have Randy Newman playing Li Ming, Rhonda Newman playing Greymane, Wandy Wooman on Tyrande, Michael on Varian, and Nancy Ruman on Diva.
That's Nandy Ruman. But well done. Well done. That's your Randy Newmans. And yeah, I think after the first game in the season, they somehow dropped like Randall Newman or something and picked up Michael. So it's like one of these things just doesn't fit in here. One of these things just doesn't belong.
It's a little bit jarring. It broke up my rhythm completely.
It's the kind of thing you got to just power through if you want to be a professional caster. And we're on Towers of Doom, Notai, which is fun. This map has a very different mechanic than almost every other map, I think. Why don't you tell our audience a little bit about this here map while Diva soaks a lot of damage.
Yeah, so this map is unique in that the teams can't actually push through and put damage on the core. The only ways to damage the core is by channeling the altars that periodically spawn on the map. There's a boss as well that spawns and can be captured to deal damage on the core. And the last way that you can damage it is by escorting pumpkin camps, the sapper camps at the bottom and top of the map, into the enemy death zone, which is why you will see that both teams will try to put emphasis on pushing the bottom lane down where we have those 2 pumpkin camps.
Got it. Twice as much opportunity. And blue team with a very aggressive invade here against the Randys. ChoGalls Angels is looking to steal that pumpkin camp, get it early, and they have driven Li Ming back out of there. Big charge by Diablo, but Deckard Cain's like, these old bones are feeling a little brittle. He's walking on out of there. You didn't know that he was Southern, but he is. I do declare. I say, boy. I'm feeling a little woozy here. And Varian is actually the first to fall for all the damage. For all the damage that went out against ChoGalls Angels, they get first blood and draw that on Varian.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Diva and Varian continued to chase, but Raynor was able to zone out Li Ming and Tyrande.
I want to check out, where have we got the XP here? There we go. Leo, yeah, look at that, Notai. Leo's got almost doubled the highest XP from anyone on Randy's, and I thought he was doing work. He's just been quietly double soaking like a boss. And so you see about a half-level lead for ChoGalls Angels right out of the gate here.
Yeah, this is one of those maps where there's such a heavy emphasis on the bottom lane that often you will pick a solo laner that can double soak, and they're sort of on an island while the 4-man pushes the bottom of the map.
And so the first altar phase is up. Each team sends their off laner to the top, appropriate top altar, and the two 4-man crews are fighting over the bottom altar. You don't really want to die over this. This early, it's not a big deal. So you want to challenge. If you get the kill, you get the channel. If you lose, lose a person, then you move on. And there's the kill. Randy's striking back and taking out Raynor, and they are in pursuit. And Leo barely gets out with his life, and Tassadar does not. And I'm running for my life here. I think Deckard sounds like Jimmy Stewart now. You're not old enough to know who Jimmy Stewart is, but he sounded just like.
I just never knew that he was related to Colonel Sanders.
He did not sound like Colonel Sanders. I think it'd be better if I never lived at all. I said it'd be better. All right, I'm done. I'm probably not done, but I'm done for the moment. So, with their fresh set of kills, Randy Newman heads up, emboldened to take their own camp, and the blue team says, nope, belongs to us, get out of there. Big charge from Diablo. Varian is fighting the backline, so Diablo pulls back to defend. We have a Varian in this game. We have a taunt Varian. That's a taunt Varian, right?
Yes, we do, which is always fun to see. It looks like they're the Randys are going for the blow-up combo. It's the taunt Varian followed by the Tyrande stun into Li Ming combo. So.
And I heard Greymane does a little damage. Diva, meanwhile, did get the top camp and continuing to push. Leo is still mid. Quest completed for Diablo, so he's super beefy. Leo goes up to deal with top. So I bet you there's still a significant XP edge. I mean, Leo has a 30% edge in XP here. He does manage to know that the pumpkin camps take out the wall. I was looking at the numbers. Pumpkin camps took out the wall, I believe. And blue team is just sitting there in a bush, but Tyrande sniffs it out. We have a Tyrande in this match. You know, I should listen during the introductions. Look at Diablo. Look at Diablo. Careful. Oh, he gets the overpower in the charge. Doesn't quite, that would have been huge trouble, Notai. If that had taken Tyrande into the tower, it would have been a stun, right? It looked like it came up just short, yeah?
Yep, he was just short of the stun.
That would have been a dead Tyrande. But as it is, that's a good zoning explosion there from Diva, which held everybody out. And Deckard falls finally. He got lucky, got away a couple other times. There's a good overpower by Diablo, but Diva just walks straight out. Are you surprised that Diva got into this game?
I am. Since her rework, she's pretty darn strong.
Yeah.
I'm just surprised to see her in any competitive game at this point.
I am too, and she's showing why. She's just beyond annoying, almost impossible to kill, and the channel did go to Randy Newman's during all that, and they now have an XP lead. They have a 2-kill lead. They've just hit 10. And ChoGalls Angels about half a level behind and just taking a breath saying, what happened? What happened? We were winning this. Let's get back on it. There's a ton of Diablo. My gosh. That was a fully stacked Diablo, Notai.
Yeah. So you mentioned that we have a Tyrande in the game, and she's just such a good fit next to the taunt variant, because not only does she bring the stun, she brings the armor reduction on the target that's caught in the taunt.
Is that called the Hunter's Mark or something? She has a
the
mark
Hunter's
that...
Mark. Yep.
Okay, and what that does just makes them a much a juicier target, correct? Just lowers the armor, you said? Oh, sorry, but there is the Stay a While and Listen, and what a counter from ChoGalls Angels. They get 2, and they look like they might get 3, but the Protected so far is keeping Varian alive. If the Overpower's there, he'll go down. Oh, you know what? If he hadn't tried that quick taunt, I think he might have lived.
Yeah, he charges back in to slow Diablo, and that costs him his life.
Wow, so here we are chatting about Hunter's Mark, and meanwhile, 3 go down from Randy Newman, and ChoGalls Angels says, we didn't make it to the playoffs because we're not good. Both altars are up, and Leo's sort of checking out here. Gets a spooky hand out, so he'll be soaking some health from D.Va. Rhonda is on the channel, and they're going to let it go, the blue team. They just sort of were slowing down, and each team channels their own altar, and we've got about as even of a game as you can get here. There's a, I don't want to do math, there's about an 8-point lead in favor of the Randys. They have 8 points more left on their core, but ChoGalls Angels doing just fine. Slight XP lead for ChoGalls Angels, really negligible. Both teams even. 5 kills versus 5 kills. Randy again setting up for the spicy gank here. Sitting firmly in their opponent's territory. Leo, like, you can see, he just packed the lunch and he's coming along and doing his thing. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought he's going to check that out and the blue team's going to go for it, but I don't think they've seen it. I don't think they've seen it. Look at that steal, no time.
Yeah, they sneak it away. I guess Leo's spider sense tingled and he decided not to go check out that camp.
Yeah.
The Randys take advantage.
Oh, that's a good entomb, but it's turned right around and Diablo falls again. He doesn't have those full stacks, but the counter kill on Varian. And Raynor is chasing Toronto like crazy, but has to pull out. Rhonda on Greymane going for the counter, but can't quite get in there. And Toronto, look, go see the nurse. Go see the school nurse. You're hurting. No, not anymore. Not anymore.
So
she's fine, everybody.
For all we've talked about the Randys blow-up combo, we've seen ChoGalls Angels pull off some very good sleep into Apocalypse combos as well. Twice,
well, more than twice, but twice that they just like that they lost their tank first and then got the counter kill. Uh-oh, that D.Va explosion. Leo, you don't want to eat that? You did eat that. He's trying to delay. I'm not sure what Leo was going for there. I don't know what that entomb would have gotten them. And Leo falls, and it looks like Diablo may fall again. He does get out of there. Raynor trying to safely do damage. Deckard's like, I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't want it. And the channel goes over to the red team. And they now have quarter of a level of experience lead and a 12-point lead on the course. Both teams still... My watch just told me I'm doing a great job on my walk, no tie, for 2 hours. Oops. Both teams are equal in structures, so that's good. ChoGalls Angels is absolutely still fine. This is, no tie, a comeback map. This is a comeback back. Oh, look at the red team setting up so spicy. They want it, or do they? Greymane is like, changed my mind. No thank you. 1 out of 10 did not like it. Would not do it again. And so both teams kind of take a breath. Blue team now wants to set up for their gank. Trying to check the bush that they are no longer in, but that was a smart move. And ChoGalls Angels is going to take their camp, and there are no other camps up bottom yet. I was going to say the red team will look to do the same, but they'll have to wait another minute and a half in Blizzard time. Okay, 3 altars. So we got an opportunity here, no tie, for ChoGalls Angels to catch up or for Randys to extend their lead. Your mic's off, no type. Might be for a reason. But if you said anything really clever, we didn't hear it.
I did not. Sorry, I was having a bit of a coughing fit.
There you go.
I've opened my tunnel as well.
Yep, just as you were saying, ChoGalls Angels needed to move quickly into this as the Randys picked up level 16.
That's a good start there, getting that variant off the board, and now you can just kind of do what you want. Randy was looking to get Decker in the back line. Decker surprisingly, oh my gosh.
The Li Ming combo connects.
I was just going to say that Deckard's sustained is deceptive. He'll just toss himself potions and he can stay up for a while, but wow, the Li Ming bomb, and then the blue team says, we don't care. Gets right back in there, but is Diablo gonna fall? No! No, the explosion from D.Va doesn't quite get him every time. We think one of these teams is taking advantage, but D.Va's so obnoxious on these points. Leo might fall here. I think he will. Leo, can you get the spooky hand out?
And Li Ming, yeah, the ChoGalls Angels are gonna have a hard time here.
And D.Va this time is not gonna walk out, is she? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Ban that girl. Deckard, run Deckard. Li Ming's still pounding away, by the way. She's still over there with like 12 hit points. Like, I'm still here, everybody. Again, D.Va has to get out. By the way, this fight's gone on so long. Variant's back again. D.Va, Li Ming's still bombing away. Oh, Diablo. Oh, Diablo. Oh my gosh. Did you see that? Raider just flanked in the backline, said I've had enough of the Li Ming action. Li Ming falls. And shortly after, who was it? Varian drops again. Varian died twice in that fight. No time, Varian died. I'm not laughing at you, Varian. I'm saying that's how long the fight went on.
That's the sign of how epic a fight that was. That you had a hero die when they
come back, do a lot of work. Oh, the Owls get the Diablo just for the troll value. Greymane ran up during all that and took the top camp, which makes sense. It's getting something done. You want to look for what you can get done when you know. So we said that was a chance for ChoGalls Angels to bring it a little bit closer, and they did. Now they're down 8 points. This is a comeback map, and they hold the bottom tower. That is what you want to do. You want to get that bottom tower hold, dig in like a tick on a hound dog in Tennessee, and hold that point.
Yeah, having bot lane control, as we can see the next two altars coming up, the Randys are going to have a hard time getting access to those.
My gosh. As we were saying, blue team will have to back off. I mean, when Randy wants to focus some damage, it's pretty good.
Yeah, that combo is brutal. They can burn down any target they choose as long as they coordinate it well.
Hyperion comes out to zone the Randys back. ChoGalls Angels really wants to hold that, but I think Diablo's going to fall again. Instead, they get the variant, but Diablo does fall. And was that Rhonda Newman on Greymane gets caught in the Entomb. She was somehow caught by the Entomb. I'm not sure if she was in it, but there was definitely entombing. And the Owls are a very annoying delay here, but Leo is going to channel, and don't look now, no tie. ChoGalls Angels down by 4. Sorry, no wait. No wait, I'm sorry. They're up by 2. They're up by 2. I missed something. I know that they got 5 channeled there.
They got 10. There were 2 altars.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Up by 2. No type. We should talk about the fact this is a comeback map.
It is, and again, we can't stress enough the importance of holding the bot lane control, because both of those altars that were just channeled were, you know, in this middle bottom area and down at the bottom of the map. So the Randys had no chance to get there safely with that fort under the control of ChoGalls Angels.
And to the credit, is that a spell power banner? No tie. Wow.
That is
Wow.
a spell power
Again, the
damage.
taunt, but the Entomb in return, and they aren't going to get anybody. They need to kill here. ChoGalls Angels needs a kill here. They pull Varian out, but all that's asking for is another taunt. Look out, Tassadar. And the taunt goes out on Deckard Cain, and even with the potions, he goes down. So now you got a 5v3. I was going to say, to the credit of both teams, Notai, you can see how they drafted, what they want to do, what they were thinking about. Everything was thought through carefully, right? You had all those potions laid out by Deckard there to help hold the point. You have Tyrande constantly on with the stuns and the scouting. And the Hunter's Mark that you were talking about. Everything, nothing is left to chance in these drafts.
Yeah, absolutely. The Randys definitely know they want to blow up any target, and they have just about every tool that, in their arsenal is geared toward burning down whatever target is chosen.
The camps, the pumpkins offer a ton of damage on that fort. Look at that. Is it going to hit? Is it going to hit? Oh, if that had stopped him backing, that would have been epic. So the fort is pushed down pretty quickly by the red team, and now it's Randy's turn. And we got a pumpkin camp. They got in. They got one in. They got two in. Don't say it, Notai. Don't say it. This is a family-friendly show, Notai. This goes on the YouTubes.
Oh, no.
And ChoGalls Angels trying to push back out and poke into that fort, but the red team, just like you said, they're going to hold that with everything they've got. Oh, the Entomb doesn't quite hit there. Still offers a target for a charge for Diablo in the stun, but he doesn't quite get it. Diablo makes it out this time, and this time it's Tyrande that falls. Oh, very aggressive move by D.Va, but that's going to cost her life, I think. Is that her first death? Is that her first death?
That's her first death in... No, I think it's her second death in pilot form, but she is slippery.
Yeah. So the blue team fights back. My gosh, this is epic. This is absolutely... It's the Epic Cup! Now I feel badly about saying that. Sounds like I was trying to make a stupid joke, but this is really an incredible match. Both teams fighting back and forth. They're within 4 points of each other. And one altar is up. Towers are now even, but the blue team is going to look to change that. They want to take this before that altar comes up for channeling, and Greymane and Li Ming don't want them to. A little surprise, folks.
Yeah, it's going to be tough for her to hold this on her own, though. And if we're seeing sort of what makes this map such an entertaining thing to watch, the wild momentum shifts, the teams trading core points back and forth.
And is the owl gonna delay? Oh, it was on target, but couldn't quite get there in time. And 5 shots. And now, once again, ChoGalls Angels in the lead. 10-9. Randy's coming back, looking at their camp. They're scouting everything out. Every team wants to be so careful right now. They don't want to get picked. Both teams able to blow each other up in a moment's notice. Varian uses that banner of spell power as a scout, gets a taunt on the Diablo, and we know he can drop. We know he can drop. The Entomb comes out, as does a Hyperion. Everything, all the R's are being pushed. All the buttons are being pushed. I can't keep up, Notai. There were only 2 deaths in that. Tyrande fell, Raynor fell, Diablo fell, I think, and then came back, correct? He had all his souls?
He was fully stacked. Yeah, I can't believe that only 2 people died, but
3, but yeah.
Massive buried alive.
It was a great buried alive, and I can't believe they didn't do more. Unbelievable that didn't get more value. Woo! Okay. This being a replay, I'm tempted to pause and catch my breath. Randy's calls for the boss. And I think they're going to get it. There's nothing to stop them. So the blue team, when they see those shots go, they're going to push forward and take that fort. They're going to go ahead and live at the top fort and let Leo do what he can. They should right away go for the... They don't. They're not going for the bottom fort. So, that's huge. That's huge. That's 3 more shots for Randy Newman, and they now have a 9-6 lead. Oh, that still zones him. That's still zoned, and could lead for the kill. Diablo wants it. He wants it. And he gets it.
Well, they get Varian.
You know, that Entomb worked his own, but Randy snuck the... Oh my gosh, I didn't see it. Randy snuck the tower. So now, the next tower, any shot, any pumpkin, anything, takes ChoGalls Angels down. I say they snuck it. I think it happened. Probably everyone saw it but me. But I'm going to go ahead and stick with they snuck it, okay?
Yeah, the Randys had someone stay back and channel the altar on their side.
I'm casting, so I get to say how it happened. They snuck it. Wow. Okay, if you're the blue team, Oh, Taronda. I think she was down to 19. Tess and I are so scary. I would have liked to have seen the blue team go up, no tie, and hit that mid fort and knock it down real quickly, and then use that time to pressure bottom. That's what I would have liked to have seen.
Yeah, it looks like instead they choose to go directly after the bot lane.
Now they can get a rotation going, so I would leave it. I would take it, run up to mid, take that, run up to top, and cap that back, because look what's happening. D.Va's taking the top camp, and that's going to push through the fort. And you have no choice but to defend because you only have one shot left. You got to take that top back. Got to take the top back. Randy's going straight for the camps. They're pinging all the camps. All your camps just belong to us. Oh, there's 2 points. This is so tough for ChoGalls Angels. They have to defend those pumpkins, and it's going to leave them almost no time. You don't care about the fort right now. Kill the pumpkins and get out of there. Actually, the fort will help defend the pumpkins potentially if it changes soon enough. Oh, the trap is set. Well, the banner's going to give them away, though. It's not a trap. The banner's just there for the spell power. They take the camp. They want all the camps pushing. Randy does. Was that cursed bullet? Did that go out in Diablo right away there? The taunt is out on Leo, and he falls almost immediately. But it's been used. Varian taking a lot of damage. Diablo, too, he runs away. In a very tough guy, Diablo kind of a way, he runs away. What's happening bottom? Decker desperately trying to hold that point, but how can he do that? There's 2 on him. He's got to be calling team. Team. And Raynor goes down. Diablo falls, and this is it. There's nothing that the blue team can do to stop it. Randy's channels comes from behind and takes out ChoGalls Angels in game 1. Let's take a look at the stats, no tie. My gosh. What an exciting game, my friend.
Yeah, the action was frantic at the end there. ChoGalls Angels was forced into a position where they had to react to everything that the Randys were doing. Yeah, just awesome play.
Look at the siege damage from the offlaners, 200 and 170. Look at the XP for Leoric. Right now, Leoric is in comms saying, well, you guys, you can't say anything about my XP. I did my part. That is outstanding. I like legit, I can't remember seeing 36,000 XP in a match. 28,000 for D.Va. Look at the healing from Deckard. Can we all just take a moment? Look at the hero damage from Li Ming. All right. Stats schmats. Wow. What a match. I mean, that was, again, we had another very close match there, right?
Yeah, it was great. I'm excited to see what's in store for us now.
I am too. I am too. Let's get into game 2, my friend. Let's load it up. Is it going to be a 2-0 wipe?
No, we want 3.
We want 3. We don't root for anybody, but in game 2, we always root for the team that lost in game 1. But we don't root for anybody. Okay, so here's what we have, folks. Quick reset. We're in the Epic Cup, Group D, Heroes Lounge, North America Season 5, and the Randy Newmans have a 1-game lead in a best-of-3 series. So let's get into game 2. See what's going to happen here.
Yeah, we're going into Volskaya Foundry here.
Very interesting map. I still say that first protector, all those protectors, I've seen the protectors cause the team that gets them more harm than good. I've seen them do great things, and I've seen them cause incredible harm. So I always like this map.
Commence combat preparations.
All right. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'm just looking forward to the team fights with all the fights that we're going to see around the control points.
With all the spicy action.
Yeah, with how aggressive both of these teams play, it should be fun watching.
We don't have to worry about the action, is what you're saying.
That's right.
Let's get into it then, No Tie. On the left side, my friend, representing your ChoGalls Angels, we have Traxix on Zool. We haven't seen him for a minute. Why not on Jaina? Root Beer Guy on Garrosh. Dirk on Lucio. And Smort Killer on Hanzo. That's a spicy lineup. Tell me who we got on the right side, No Tie.
On the right side, we have Nandy Ruman playing Mei, Michael on Uther, Randy Newman playing Zul'jin, Rhonda Newman on Ana, and Wandy Wooman playing Tassadar.
I believe it's pronounced Randy Newman. No, it's not in this case. And that's your Randy Newmans versus your ChoGalls Angels. 1 game lead for Randy Newman. ChoGalls Angels fighting for their playoff lives. Or not. I still can't remember what you said earlier. If ChoGalls Angels is out, if they lose us. Can't remember. And both teams head to mid. Let's see some sprays, please. I'd like to see some sprays, some B-stepping. Lucio going ham up there. Lucio going crazy up there. Good job, Lucio. Okay. Do we have an off-lane Uther?
It looks like we do. Bruiser Uther. Like we said before, the Randys are not afraid to try some of these off-the-wall comps and make them work.
As an off-laner, that just makes me so mad. I just like... I know they know what they're doing. It just tilts me so hard. I'm not saying it's wrong or bad. I'm just saying it just breaks my heart. Little Uther running around with his hammer. Oh, it's still better than Artanis. Still better than Artanis. We have a Garrosh. We have a Zool. I gotta believe Zool's gonna bully that Uther. Am I wrong about that? I have to believe he's gonna outtrade that Uther.
On paper, I would say you're right, but we'll see.
But the games aren't played on paper, are they, No Tie? Both teams going for their turret camps. You want those as quickly as possible because you have an opportunity for them to respawn in time for the first objective.
That is right. So both teams focus on their turret camps early, and then at some point, very soon, we should see both teams contesting the healing beacon, or maybe not.
We also have Zul'jin. We don't see a lot of Zul'jin in competitive. Usually you see Zul'jin when you think you're better than your opponent. I'm not saying Randy's thought that. I'm saying that's usually he's that kind of a player.
Yeah, Zul'jin is an interesting hero in that he's not the strongest early game, but if he's allowed to stack up auto attacks on enemy heroes, he does deal a hell of a lot of damage late game.
Well, that's the idea of you want to be better than your opponent. Your opponent, if they're as good as you, they should know what to do to not get stacked, but who knows? We're going to see, aren't we? Zool right now definitely up in XP over the Uther. But Uther appears to be out trading. Well, he's healing himself, isn't he? Oh, was it a B step? Was it a B step? No tie? Yes or no?
I don't know if that was intentionally a beast.
Reported.
He was trying to hearth and changed his mind. That's all that happened.
All I gotta say is this. If somehow it tilts you in a game that somebody started to hearth multiple times without hearthing, you got issues. Get over it. Get over it. It's a game. Oh, Lucio takes some huge damage from the Zul'jin there and runs away. Skates away. There's the stun that no one heard from Uther. It's a good stun, though. Uther, as he does, sitting here with no mana.
I'm impressed that he had as much mana as he did.
The fact that he's still holding on to 10%. That's why I can't stand him. You get to like, cast 3 abilities and you have to Hearth. Okay, Randy's channel's the objective, and so they're up to about a 50% channel, where it's about 25% for the blue team. Randy's still channeling. This objective is interesting, No Tie. While you are on the point, the other team continues to hold it right up until the time when it shows contested, and when you hit 99%, May taking a lot of damage, but she is going to get out of there. But the red team may have to fall back now, and the blue team should be able to cap the point and turn it back over.
Yeah, to the Randy's credit, though, they did run that counter all the way up to 99%. They've gone back and tapped, and they're going to re-engage with pretty full health bars.
Yep, but now the blue team gets to take advantage of that mechanic where, oh, Garrosh falls, and that should be this objective for the Randys. They need to turn it back over, and they should have enough time to do that because they're at 99%. They're going to get the Protector, and they do. Uther hops right in there. Now, he's going to look to do what, No Tie?
The typical play here is to drop some damage on the front wall and then make your way up top to get rid of the healing fountain so that you're in better position when the second objective comes up top lane.
So, it looks like the Randys are doing the typical play. We headed right up top. Probably waiting for that hand to come out to shut down that tower so they take a little bit less damage. Bust through that top tower and take the... well. But, remember I said the Protector mechanic can be a little squirrely. So the problem is, if you look on the map here, yeah, you got the big beefy Protector, but then you have sort of a 5v3 with your team. So you have to be very, very careful. In fact, your offlaner left because Zool continued to push. So you had a... Wow. Good kill. You had actually a 4v3. 4v2. Math is tough late at night. So anyway, you have to be really careful with that you stay well behind your Protector and watch that the other team doesn't make a dive for a pick. Zool pushed a lot and took the front wall there. So as far as the structures are concerned, almost an even trade.
Yeah, it was interesting that Uther hopped into the Protector and poor Ana was left to defend the bottom lane against Zool.
Oops. Yeah, I'm sure they had a reason for that call. Chat, back to the beast stepping. I was trying to Hearth and change my mind 10 times in 3 seconds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, blue team is getting super cheeky. Catches Uther, and he falls almost immediately. The ults start coming out. The Avalanche catches 3. The blue team trying to hold that point. They do have the one-man advantage, but Jaina's in a little bit of trouble. Blue team steals the turret, drops a turret, and boy, it's carnage. They kill Tassadar and May, who's a tough out. They pick off as well. No Tie. That was a heck of a fight.
Yeah, May with the Avalanche, which may have done a little bit more harm than good, putting 3 of the blue team players in position to deal damage to the Randys. Right
into the back line. That can happen. That's one of those tough plays that every once in a while can go not exactly the way you wanted it to. That turned really quickly. That invade surprised me, to be honest with you. It was a very, very quick decision by the blue team. ChoGalls Angels just went in there hot and heavy.
That was an aggressive play that paid off for sure.
Zool's now up at the top lane. With that fort almost down, I think they decided to let the 4-man finish off that fort and let Zool do what he does best and push hard on the top lane. He detects the rotation coming and pulls back. Good discipline. And now he's gonna probably head back down to the bottom camp. The blue team taking their own siege camp. If the red team siege camp gets into range there, well, it's not going to. I was going to say sometimes you can just let the fort sort of start taking it down and let your camp push through. I expect to see a battle for the sport camp here, no talk.
I think the blue team's going to go for it, but I don't see the Randys engaging. They don't have the level 13
They're
talent
down
yet.
13, so they don't care, apparently. They saw that garage low and went right in on it. The turrets come out. Uther took a lot of damage. May took a lot of damage. The blue team needs a counter kill quickly, and they get it. They get May, they get Uther. And yeah, those 13s, just like you called it. And, uh-oh, Randy. Uh-oh, Randy. Fort's going to save him. Just as you called it, even though they got the quick pick, that talent tier advantage so important that in the damage trade still, blue team was able to come back 4v5 and get 2 kills and actually win out on that trade.
Yeah, Zul snuck in and was able to get the Poison Nova off, and he dropped several heroes low, enabling those counter kills.
How is Zuljin doing with his quests? Headhunter, not so much.
Yeah, Headhunter, it looks like he's only gotten Garrosh so far, and his auto attack quest, he's almost, well, he's at 11 stacks. If he gets to 15, he gets the additional range on his auto attack, which will help him very much going into this team.
All right. So he's close. He's close. And he stacks that once every 3 auto attacks, and it's anybody, anytime, correct? It's not within a certain amount. Uh-oh, Zul. Uh-oh.
Looks like he's gonna make it.
Yep, he's fine. And the turret steal again. Blue team is just feeling their oats. They are aggressive. They are confident. This does not look like a team that's fighting from behind in the match. They are getting everything they want so far. All right, I believe that was the Lucio ult. Came right out with the shields there immediately. I think that the red team is going to lose the Uther and the May. Again, their front line is getting punished. Absolutely punished.
Yeah, that Zul Poison Nova is definitely hurting them. Again, it dropped 4 heroes pretty low.
Loosening the lid on the mayonnaise jar, isn't it? And now the blue team controls the point. They're going to push in. They can do whatever they want for a good 10, 15 seconds here. And so they're going to look to pressure this fort. Should be able to take it with Hanzo and Jaina poking away, doing a lot of damage. I think they should be able to take it. I don't know. Maybe not. They have 16s, though. No time.
Yeah, they do have 16s, and with so much damage going onto this fort, it'll be interesting to see whether once they get this protector, which I think they will, if they decide to push into the keep or what exactly they decide to do. I'm not sure.
Maybe they just go and take the keep instead of going down bottom. Well, the well's gone bottom, so you don't need to set up bottom at all, right?
Right.
So yeah, do they go for the other fort or do they push right through, get at least the keep wall? I think they could. All 5 for Randy's are back and defending. They are down a talent tier, and we saw how important that can be, but we also know that we could see that dive through the protector. You've got 3 squishies outside that protector. Randy Newman chunking. Got the 15 stacks down. The quest is half complete, and so the range is there for Randy Newman. I wonder how much damage Zuljin has been doing. Hanzo with 40,000 damage. Zuljin down at 22. Tassadar leading the red team with 26. Hanzo's been doing work. Oh, that's a big stun. That is a big stun. And I may hit the back line. I think this zone out for the team and falls. And Uther again soon after that. Front line for Randy's is getting punished every single team fight.
Yeah, not to belabor the point, but again, the Zul Poison Nova doing work for the blue team.
The damage is starting to come online for Zuljin, but right now the problem is his front line's falling pretty quickly in each fight, and this is a keep. Without the front line there, this keep is going to fall.
Yeah, it is a free keep, essentially. May is just barely making it back. No chance to defend.
And that's a 2-level lead. That might be the most significant lead that we've seen in either of these games.
Significant, yeah, in terms of the moment that we're in, and
Nope.
significant because there's a good chance now that ChoGalls Angels will reach level 20 by the time the next objective is up.
And just a pure level lead. I don't think anybody's been ahead by 2 levels in this match.
No, I don't think so. Towers of Doom was incredibly close throughout.
So they grab the support camp, they get their siege camp going, and they go down to their turret. I think they're just wary of an invade. They want to be prepared for it. I don't think... Again, blue team doesn't really want to fight here. Garrosh face checks Bush and lives to tell the tale. Zul is split here. He could go in and try and get that Poison Nova off, but I think it's wise he didn't, because he would have been separated and surely would have fallen. Red team wants this invade. They're in. They want this fight more than the blue team does, again, because of that experience lead. But wow, the damage.
What an arrow by
output.
Hanzo.
Oh my gosh, look at the red bars now. There goes Tassadar. There goes May. There goes Zuljin. There goes Uther. And I thought some of the blue... Oh, Anna.
It's a full 5-man team wipe, and it's looking a little grim for the Randys right now.
I think Anna was just like, not without me. Not without me. Poked her right back in there. And yeah, blue team just wants to finish. They said, all right, you want the first game? Fine, we're going to game 3, kids. Dodge those hands. I got nothing else to say, No Time. I believe that's it. I don't think 5 seconds is going to be enough time. Wow. GG's come out. That was something. Wow. 5-man team wipe. Yeah. What do you got to say, No Tie?
No, it seems like ChoGalls Angels dominated every team fight. The kill count was heavily in favor of the blue team, 14-3, with the 3 kills coming on Garrosh. So, I mean, yeah, that was impressive. They were able to coordinate the Hanzo stuns with the Zul Poison Nova, and it just seemed like the red health bars were melting in every fight.
Hanzo did work. Hanzo did work. I mean, wow. No Ty, I think we got a game 3.
Yeah, finally, we get a game 3.
We get a game 3. Let's load it up. See what we've got. What a couple of talented teams, man. I mean, what a couple of absolutely just terrifyingly talented teams. GG, well played to both. Congrats to ChoGalls Angels on that one. Playoffs, Game 3, Group D, Season 5 Epic Cup. This is for all the marbles. No one knows what that means anymore. I don't even think kids know what a marble is. I don't know why they would. Let's head into the game, No Time.
They're a relic of an ancient time.
I'm a little early into the map. Sorry, everybody. Sorry, I'm a little bit early. All right, No Time.
For battle, heroes.
On the left side, in the blue trunks, representing your ChoGalls Angels coming off the game 2 win. We have Traxix on Zul again. Did I load the wrong game? Why not on Jaina? Root Beer Guy on Diablo. Dirk and Dirk on Ana. Smort Killer on Raynor. Tell me who we got on the right side there, No Tie.
We have Randy Newman on Deckard Cain, Michael on ETC, Wandy Wooman on Kel'Thas, Rhonda Newman on Greymane, and Nandy Ruman on Diva.
And that's representing your Randy Newman's winners of Game 1, and this is the rubber match. Game 3. This one is for the victory, and both teams send 5 for the mid lane fiesta. I'm surprised to see the Zul again.
I am not after the way they were so successful with him on the previous map.
That's what I mean. I thought he'd get banned out.
Yeah.
Diablo in trouble, so is ETC. I think Diablo's going to fall here. Boy, Greymane wants it. Greymane wants it. The chase is real.
Red team
And there goes
first
Deeps.
blood.
Greymane, there again, folks, is your tuna getting hyper aggressive. No problem living on the other team's side of the map. ETC barely makes it out alive with a little bit of zoning there from KT and good old Decker just doing his thing, running around with his backpack, throwing potions. Decker's kind of a drug dealer there, just running around throwing out. Try a little, I think you'll like it. That's just not how Deckard sounds. Stay a while and listen. So, we have Jaina top. Makes sense. She's got strong clear. We have Zool bottom, along with nobody. So, getting a little extra XP for the blue team, although they are currently behind just at the moment. Greymane's going to get down there in time, I think, to collect those little orbs. And he and Zool high five and just walk right on past each other. Blue team going for their bruiser camp, while the red team got the siege camp. Both teams getting the camps early that are near the objective, and then we'll probably try and get the camps away from the objective later. In fact, red team's already set up, no tie, and they're just going to cap as soon as that objective comes up. Rhonda, Greymane in a little bit of trouble. Made it out of there. Did you expect her to get out alive?
It's out with something like 20 hit points. No, I thought she was dead for sure.
I thought she was too. Oh boy, she's a troublemaker. ChoGalls Angels
Tribute and earn my favor.
heading up, as we talked about, to get their siege camp, get that pushing. Randy's already channeled that bruiser camp, and it's making its way mid lane. Red team returning the aggressiveness on the Zool, and he's going to go tap on the well and be plenty ready for the objective. Meanwhile, Randy's giving some push here with the camp, but then decides to go get that first objective. This is a good one for them to get. It's in a good position.
And it looks like the blue team is not even going to try to delay it at all.
No.
They're just
They have
letting it go.
They have that cleanup to do mid. Unfortunately, their siege camp still walking, so it didn't get them anything during that objective.
Yeah, they were a little late, just a little bit late to get there. Otherwise, it could have been pushing, during the objective channel.
I'm surprised it was that slow. It's like they stopped and got a Starbucks or something. Zool being very careful around this Greymane, right? He just knows, like, you get a hair too close, the dive comes in, and you're gone. Well, we have some stuff going on top lane, and ETC made it to 20-something. Oh my gosh.
TC with the guitar
And
solo for the save.
Diva nearly falls. Oh my gosh. The work being done, and meanwhile, red team pressure Zool bottom. Is that living bomb enough? Not quite. The stun comes out. Doesn't quite get Zool, but he's going to back. And the blue team continues to pressure top. The red team continues to pressure bottom. This objective is top. I expect Randy's to just stay. Nope, they're not going to. I thought they would just take that fort, Hotai.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to try to move up and delay as the,
Okay.
the tribute
Just
comes up.
harass. Just harass and let KT continue. No, KT's
Oh,
rotating
maybe
too.
not.
Okay. They gotta get the, oh boy. Barely get the interrupt in, but they lose ETC. Diva's in trouble. Greymane's on the hunt, looking for that Rainer, but can't quite get there. Diva calls in the mech again. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, between Diva and Deckard, the red team has an annoying amount of interrupt for the objective.
Absolutely. But they do manage to cap the point, do ChoGalls Angels. And Diablo's just got his quest done, so that's pretty important. He's found the beef. These teams, I mean, if you take a half second to try and catch your breath, they're punishing you somewhere. Greymane is getting hunted by a demon. There's the charge. There's the overpower. And he manages to get out and live. And the counter aggression comes in. KT looks for the gravity lapse. Sorry, the living bomb hits. Uh-oh. Was that a... I want to say that maybe KT disconnected or something there. That was a weird pause, don't you think? All right, we got No Tie is coughing and sneezing. I feel like somehow something went wrong. There was a lag or something because KT just stood there.
Yeah, sorry
it's
about
very
that.
strange.
He gets caught by the Ana sleep dart.
Was that what it was? Oh my gosh, I didn't even see it. Thank you. I couldn't figure out why he was just still there. Good job, Ana. Sorry that I missed that. That's not you aren't great. That's me is not see everything. And the red team sees the invade on their boss and counter invades, and that's a really aggressive play here. That's a dangerous play. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Blue team is not sniffing it out. Now they are.
They're a little slow.
They're too
burning
late.
down the pot.
They're too late. Wow. I want to say there's an expression, No Tie. That is a lot of damage come out. Diablo's in trouble. Poison Nova is out, but doesn't really connect. Jaina running for her life. Diva does the explosion. Everybody lives through it, but the blue team wants to fall back. They might catch... Nope. She's got her mech. There's an expression, better to be lucky than good.
The choice is simple.
I'm not saying they're not good, but I'm definitely saying the red team got lucky there.
Yeah, absolutely. The ChoGalls Angels didn't quite catch on that the red team was taking their boss down.
Meanwhile, however, the blue team's boss... excuse me. The red team's boss didn't get any work done either, I guess. The boss trade was really just a timing thing, wasn't it? Excuse me.
I mean, they trade forts. The bot fort for the blue team is gone. Top fort for the red team is gone. So it's more or less an even trade. Well worth it for the Randys.
Yeah. ETC a little bit caught up, but I think he's going to be fine. He slides. He's good. Deckard with the triangles.
And
Shapes are bad.
Ana misses the sleep dart.
Or else that would have been trouble. Shapes are bad in Heroes of the Storm. Blue team looking for their bruisers. And sending Jaina to the siege camp looks like maybe. Yep. Randy's goes and takes their bruisers. I mean, the camps are on point. Speaking of point, the objective this time is on a side that greatly favors the blue team. And this is an important objective. This is going to be for the curse. No, Ty. This is for the curse.
Yeah, so the Randys see themselves forced to go for this, even though it's in a less favorable position for them.
Yeah, and Diva's a little bit late on the rotation, but she'll be there soon enough, I have a feeling. She's still just... Nah, here she is. Apocalypse comes out. The overpower on the ETC, but not enough damage yet. That was a big sleep from Deckard Cain that sort of...
Greymane in the back line.
Absolutely hunting down. That sleep kind of froze most of ChoGalls Angels. Oh, the damage bars for both teams. Look at the red team, but you know Diva's just going to hop out of the suit, call it down again. However, ETC is going to fall. KT may be close behind. Is he? No, the potions are on point. ETC lives. Oh my gosh, and that changes everything. And the red team now on the hunt, and Ana's going to fall too. My gosh, No Tie. I thought sure ETC falls there, and they turned that around.
Yeah, that's the value of the Deckard Ruby. All those
that
potions.
That potion toss at the last second. He's still tossing them. I think his right bicep must be bigger than his left from tossing those potions all day, although he's whacking people in the head with his stick with the left hand. Wish there was potion around here.
No comment.
There's nothing to say about that. It's getting late. I'm getting punchy. So is the red team. So is the blue team. ChoGalls Angels punching their way out in the defense. They do not want to lose this keep. Rhonda Newman goes down on Greymane. Takes a whole bunch of damage very quickly. The root comes out on Diablo, and now he takes a bunch of damage. Zul is clearing up the mid lane. And you know, all in all, if you are ChoGalls Angels, I'm feeling pretty good, No Tie, about that defense.
Yeah, absolutely. All they gave up was the mid fort. The bottom fort was already gone.
And
top
got a
was
kill.
pushed out enough. Yep.
Teams even in XP. Kills 5 for red, 4 for blue. Everything is pretty even. Structures slightly in favor of Randy Newman's. As you said, they did get that mid fort. So the blue team's already looking at the mid fort for Randy Newman's and wants to see if they can even this up. No Tie, are you ready? We're getting that the playoffs coming soon for Div 4 and 5, and we are going to be casting. I don't know how much, but it could be for hours. Are you ready? That Poison Nova doing huge work. Rhonda caught out. Greymane barely escapes. Barely escapes. Oh, does not quite live. Just short with the potion. Just a little short. Don't say it, No Tie. And the blue team gets another kill. That's 3 members down. They easily get the fort, and they are firmly in control with their 16s now. 7 kills to 5. Randy's about to get their 16.
And it looks like we have a move for the top boss.
Decker got tired of doing everything and said, listen, if you want this potion, you have to walk to it. I'm tired of throwing them at you. The boss steal coming out from the blue team, and a gutsy defense here from the red team. I don't know if you want to be there, No Tie. Oh, the stun's going to hit Diablo, though. Heals are on point. Diva caught in a bad position. But everybody's back.
Enough damage to drop a bomb, and
everybody's back. Everybody's back. Diva goes down. That goes to ChoGall. They get the boss. ChoGalls Angels. ETC's going to fall too. And, oh, boy. That was a gutsy play by Randy, and it didn't pay off. They lost 2 heroes. Death timers are getting longer, and they lost the boss. And this one so far is looking like it's rolling in favor of ChoGalls Angels. Living bomb, 6 feet, please. Social distancing's observed. And we've got a wall, and that boss is going to keep pushing. 2 members still down.
Yeah, this should be a keep for ChoGalls Angels. And
you
how
would think.
Unlucky.
And a curse. I didn't even notice. I didn't even notice that, No Tie. Is that what you were about to say?
No, I was going to say it was unlucky that Diva had her bomb fully charged just as the boss channel came up, but she looks like she got stunned out, so she wasn't able to pop it.
I was thinking that. They snuck Raynor over. ChoGalls Angels snuck Raynor over for the curse. And I don't know, No Tie. The boss is done, thank goodness. But they have a curse. They have 18 to 16, so we're still in an even talent tier with about a 2-level lead. And ETC may fall again, although the overpower helped him. The overpower actually helped him there. And Raynor, if he gets caught, could be in trouble. Diablo dashes into, charges in. He doesn't dash. He's not a dashing kind of guy. He charged in to try and save Raynor, and he did. But that living bomb should finish him. Like a pack of wolves, Randy hunts him down and finishes him off. And they have some work to do. They did save the middle keep.
Enough. The curse is over.
It hangs on with a sliver of health, and we have a single lonely catapult attacking the core in the top lane.
Hey, catapults can do work alone. It's doing its job.
Oh, it's about to be joined by a brother, so they will be putting some damage on the core.
Yep, that shield will come down before you know it. Randy's looking for another they're hoping for that luck to hit again. This is a really aggressive invade. Really aggressive invade. My thought is they're going to try and do something with the new Diva bomb here. She's going to get back in there, look for the bomb to come out as soon as that point caps. But ETC falls. And she's trying to reduce the damage. Diablo falls too. Now Zul's down. 2 for 2. And Diva pops out and starts picking people off.
No.
And gets the...
Come on.
It's going to be a 5-man wipe. I couldn't even keep talking. No time. What happened there? Tell me what you saw.
I saw everybody press their R buttons, and somehow the blue team doesn't hang on to the point. I just can't believe that the red team was able to live through it.
I thought that Diva was going to go for the explosion. I thought that was a play. I never saw that come out. Instead, she just was picking people off, right?
Yeah, she with her level 1 talent, anyone that's close to her grants her a little bit of self-healing with her auto attack, so she was able to sustain through it. Her bomb charge was about 25% when they started, so it didn't quite get fully charged there, so she couldn't use that to zone.
No time. Meanwhile, that little catapult that could got about 40% off the core back here. And Randy's loses ETC. The bomb's coming out. That's down to, they got down at 58% on ChoGalls Angels, but ChoGalls Angels is like, it's our turn. We go in turns. Diva's not living through this. Nope. Nope. She's down, so that's 2 down. And the blue team says, all right, we've got a path to victory, top lane. They should go straight for that top lane, no Ty?
They should. They've got a long way to go. Actually, mid will also help them out. There's no keep there either.
Yeah. Go mid. Go mid. Take your fastest path to sleep. Dart misses on Greymane, so Greymane gets to live for another minute here. You do have the right people for the defense. You've got your 2 damage dealers, and you have your decker. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this. You had another 15 seconds. I think put some damage on the core.
They slow it down. Maybe they were afraid of the slows coming out from Deckard, allowing Kel'Thas to deal damage with his bombs.
Okay. Well, listen, I guess discretion is a better part of valor. But I felt like, okay, go for the boss then. Go for the boss. Go for the boss. This is why I'm... this is why I'm in bronze.
No, to be fair, I was with you. I thought that was an opportunity to push for core. But...
That's why. Oh, and then I thought if you get the boss, they have to address that pressure. Okay, so they're looking for the gank on the boss. They're looking for the gank on the boss. Randy throwing potions like, yoo-hoo. Uh-oh, ETC's caught again. Oh my gosh, the blink for life. The apocalypse comes out and stuns Greymane, and Greymane could fall here if they can get the damage coordinated, and he does. He does. But you know who else is looking a little bit in trouble? That is Diablo. He's down. ETC's still alive, but he falls. Oh my gosh. My voice hurts. My voice hurts no time.
Oh, we missed it early in the fight, but the first one to fall was Anna, sniped by the pyro bomb. Kel'Thas taking
Oh
out
no!
the fight.
Oh no! Oh no! Zool! Zool, huge goof.
That's unfortunate. He gets
That's a
caught trying to
huge
hearth.
goof. He didn't need to hearth from there. That's just... that's just a goof up, no tie. And they had a 4-3 advantage, and now it's even. Oh, wow.
Fortunately for ChoGalls Angels, even though this is a late game boss, it still has to go through a fort and a keep if it wants to put any damage on the core.
True story, and the blue team is going to get their bruiser camp, but their boss isn't up for another minute. And by then, the red team can come down and contest. Now, Zool's going to be back. So, it's not that he cost you a boss. And I say he. I'm not talking about the player. I'm just saying it's not that his death cost you a boss. It's that it didn't allow you to, like, suddenly you couldn't do much else on the map, right?
Yeah, they retreated to their side and just took the bruiser camp.
Which, let's be honest, they're probably going to do anyway. I'm not sure how much that hurt them. So they go for the boss defense. They might not even lose a fort here. Red team. Oh, red team, are you going to get cheeky? I thought the red team was just going to core for a moment there. But they are channeling. And that makes sense because blue team had 2. I've like completely lost track of objectives here.
The boss is just coming up, so...
Yep. Diva's got to defend. There's a camp pushing top. She has to address that. Red team's pinging the boss. They want to defend that. Potions for vision. Do the potions give vision?
The potions don't grant vision, unfortunately.
Okay. Well, then, that's not a Oh, wow. Okay, ETC. Stage 9 for vision. The Apocalypse comes out and gets nobody. There is the Poison Nova that, again, does a lot of damage, but...
into the Diva Bomb.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But ETC falls. They got a counter kill. The blue team needs another kill. And Diva is just zoning and harassing, but they are going to get the healer. Yes! They get Decker Kane down, but Jaina's running for her life. And Zul falls, and Jaina's going to fall, and that's going to be a 5-man team wipe. 3 still up, and the channel comes through. No, the tribute's up. The red team doesn't care. They don't need anything else. Randy Newman's ends up with a 5-man team wipe, just as ChoGalls Angels did in Team 2. Randy Newman's comes through with the 5-man team wipe to win Game 3 and take the match. GG. Well played, both teams, and congratulations to the Randy Newmans. Wow. And I'll tell you what, No Ty. We don't normally do interviews after replays, but I'll just say this. If anybody out there named Tuna wants to hop into one of our voice channels, we would be happy to chat with you for a moment about that match. We'll meet you in Club Geo. Anybody named Tuna? Let's bounce up there for a second, No Ty. Let's see if we can get the Tuna.
I'll see.
And we're back. I mean, who knows? I don't. Maybe nobody out there is named Tuna. Maybe nobody out there is growing a little minnow that we now know is a girl. And maybe they don't have their mic ready. Maybe they're watching on their phone in their PJs, eating their Rita's frozen custard. Or maybe we'll get lucky and some magic will happen. Otherwise, I just have a really crappy end to my stream, and when it gets on the YouTube, people watch through and be like, that stream, that was great. And they'll get to the end and go, thumbs down. No Ty, that match was incredible.
Yeah, the series was awesome. It was back and forth. Yeah, Cursed Hollow there was nothing between the two teams until that last team fight.
Insane.
And
What's up, Paul?
Oh, there was somebody out there named Tuna. There was somebody. There was somebody. Congratulations, Tuna. Good games and well played. What a series. Did you think you were done at some point in that last game?
Multiple times. We thought they probably should have ended, but we got lucky and they decided not to. I mean, it was definitely a big risk for them if they did try to core and end.
Yeah.
But yeah, wow.
So
games 1 and 3, we were definitely like pooping ourselves the whole time. Oh my god.
Game 1 was just about as close as a game ever gets. I mean, just neck and neck the entire time. Game 2, you kind of took a licking.
Yeah, we decided to do our double support, and they're a really good team. I think a few of them are from a Division A team in NGS. So, I mean, they knew what they were doing. We couldn't really have as much fun as we would have liked game 2. No fun allowed.
They were not having that.
No.
It was a library. They were shushing you. Yeah, I was okay. So I don't know anything, right? But I saw the Uther and I was like, boo, because it doesn't look fun to me. It looks like no mana and a stun every once in a while. What do you look for with that Uther? When you go that route? What are you looking to do?
I think you're just looking for, it's kind of a replacement front line, like a bruiser, but you also have that stun and heals and a couple of really great ults to choose from. And it's fun. It's double support is always interesting to try and make work. Unfortunately, it didn't that time. We couldn't keep up with the Zool double soak, so
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
looking back, we were thinking maybe like a Rhaegar might have been better to at least try to soak rather than Anna trying to run to the lanes to cover them against Azul.
So we were surprised. I was surprised that the Zool came through again because the Poison Nova did a lot of work.
Yeah.
So what was your thought on that? It looked to me like, so it's not an accident, right? You have an idea what you're going to do to counter that. Was it just strictly who you sent to the offlane, or was there something else in mind?
I think we just tried to be more diligent about soaking it because on Volskaya, I think we could have handled the Zool soak better, but the 4-man just did not rotate like they should have. So
Okay.
we were just getting out soaked. So we just tried to keep in mind. I think the Zool went through because we banned Murky because they do actually play a really good Murky and we did not want to play against that. So I think that's why the Zool went through.
So game 3, I thought. Well, Notai, go ahead. By the way, do you have any questions? Do you have any comments, Notai? I'm kind of hogging the mic here.
No, ask away. I'm still just kind of taking it
In
all
shock.
in. That was pretty intense.
The end of that game, I thought that they should have cored when they had 2 of you down. Were you glad they didn't? Were you afraid of them coring, or did you think you were going to get a pick opportunity there?
I don't think we were looking for a pick. I think we were trying to stall them so that they could not. That's why we were kind of poked out maybe too far, which could have probably maybe been punished, but we didn't want them to just be able to rush onto the course. So we tried to delay it for other teammates to get up.
So that bluff or feign, if you will, that worked out really well for you, right? Because they exactly rotated up instead and took a camp that got nothing for them, and then dropped the Zool, and that gave you an opportunity to, I think you went for your boss uncontested, right? Boss doesn't get anything for you, but it gives you the opportunity to set up on their boss. Talk to me about that final boss call, because that looked like a terrible call, Tuna. So tell me about it.
So we took ours to get it off the map because they could have easily ended with that.
Yep.
So it wasn't really for us to get anything. And then the boss call at the end, that was our win condition. And we figured if we could get set up there, we could have an edge on the fight. But unfortunately, both our like tanks were like somewhere else, so we couldn't really get vision. That's why we saw the
stage dive to nothing.
Because I think someone on our team was like, "Oh, they're on it." So we just like had a blind stage dive onto the boss.
We saw the potion toss and we were having a discussion about if there's vision. And then I was like, well, I guess the stage dive gives you vision.
Yeah, we're like, we need someone that's not a squishy or a healer to give us vision there.
Guys, my R is up. My R is ready. Can I use it? Okay. Please, I will humbly tell you, I have no stinking idea what happened in that fight. Can you walk me through what happened in that fight? Because I couldn't follow it at all.
Oh my god. I don't know.
You don't know either.
I just saw a big
the Deckard Canes rooting 2 people into Diva Bomb.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
See, the part I remember because I was just part of it more is Zool just ulting us and I had to run away because it just got massive damage each time. So I don't remember us doing anything. I just remember like running away, like cowering to the Zool. So and then they turned and like they killed a couple of us and then we like it was just crazy back and forth.
It certainly was. I was watching for the Diva Bomb and still didn't see it. There was so much going on, I actually missed it. I expected that she was going to bomb into that teacher, that was your play, is the bomb would somehow zone them or kill them. And I still didn't see it. It was incredible. Look, I got to tell you, congratulations. It's an awesome win. So who do you have next? Who are you up against next?
Oh boy. I want to say Fat Banshee, maybe?
Let's see. I might have it here. And so in the group phase, does that just seed you for the playoffs, or are you knocking people out? Is ChoGalls Angels out now?
I don't think so. I think the way I was told it works is you have to have a certain amount of like points out of your matches. You get like a few rounds, and you have to like make it through because there's 4 teams, I think.
Okay.
So you want to be like the top 2, I think.
All right. I'm looking for you here in like the most inefficient way possible, where I'm just scrolling down the calendar. If only there was a button I could push to search for things. That would be
I'm terrible
fantastic.
at navigating the Heroes Lounge website, so I'm probably not much help.
Okay, next Saturday you play Phoenix Fledgling.
Yeah, I have not heard of that team.
And I can't cast you.
You can't?
Our friend NyQuil Fiend will take that one.
Oh,
so I get to
wow.
watch you. I'm very happy.
People actually want to cast us now?
Well, after
Everybody
that
loves
series,
to
come
cast
on.
you. Everybody loves to cast you. So I didn't want to make it like a big one here, Tuna, but I wanted to drag you in and tell you congratulations on a couple of great matches. A lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to cast. I know the viewers enjoyed them, and we're happy for you. Wish you the best with the rest of your season.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the cast from both of you, the double header. So thanks for dedicating all that time of your night to cast us.
It's our pleasure. I'm going to have to double up on my blood medicine tonight.
Your custard medicine, too.
I'm feeling it. Feeling it. So just a little bit of quick business here. Khalifa, thank you for the follow. D Nasty, thank you for the follow. Jay's on Hots, thank you for the follow. I'm a chicken head. Thank you for the follow. We appreciate it very much. It's our pleasure. It was our pleasure. And No Tie. If you guys couldn't tell, sometimes I bully No Tie in the mic a little bit. But No Tie, you want to say goodbye to everybody? You got any shout outs?
No, thanks everyone for tuning in. Those of you that watched, it was a great series. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
No Tie, it was great to have you, man. It's a pleasure as always, and your insights are great, and it's just a lot of fun to cast with you. So thanks very much for sharing your time with us tonight. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
And for everybody out there with that, I am going to end the stream. Please remember, be kind to each other. Peace.